Your life keeps repeating itself because you keep paying attention to it. And it is as simple as that. The reality you hate, the stress, the lack, and the problems, you keep feeding them with your attention every single day. And the more attention you give them, the more real they become. That's the trap. And almost nobody escapes it. Most people think change happens by fighting reality, hustling harder, overthinking more, obsessing over the problem. But that's exactly why they are stuck. Because attention is energy. And whatever you continuously focus on, you strengthen. So if all day you're thinking, I'm broke, my life sucks, nothing works for me, and I'm behind, guess what grows? That reality. You keep emotionally confirming it over and over and over again. Then people wonder why their life never changes. Now, here's the part that sounds crazy. Your current reality is not the truth. It's a delayed reflection, a snapshot of your old mindset, old beliefs, old identity, old focus. In other words, your current life is yesterday's thinking made visible, and that changes everything. Because if your reality is just old energy materialized, then staring at it constantly only recreates it. That's why people stay trapped for years. They keep checking the same results emotionally. Why am I still here? Why hasn't it happened yet? What if nothing changes? And every time they do that, they reconnect to the old version of themselves. It's like reopening a wound every single day and expecting it to heal. Listen carefully. You cannot create a new reality while emotionally attached to the old one. It literally is impossible. This is where most people destroy their future without realizing it. They worship the problem. They talk about it constantly, replay it, analyze it constantly, and complain about it consistently. And what you speak, you reinforce. Simple. Your words are very strong. Your brain is always listening. Every sentence becomes instruction. So when you repeatedly say, I'm unlucky, I'm stressed, I'll probably fail, you will definitely fail. Your nervous system will adapt to that identity. Eventually, your reality mirrors it back. There is no other way. That's why some people are trapped in endless cycles, not because life hates them, because they became loyal to the version of themselves that suffers. But here's the dangerous truth nobody talks about. Ignoring your reality does not mean ignoring life. It just means starving the old identity. Ignoring your current reality means stop emotionally reacting to temporary circumstances. Stop treating today's conditions like permanent truth. Stop using your current life as evidence for your future, because reality is always catching up to identity, not the other way around. The people who change their lives fastest understand this instinctively. Before the money comes, they think differently. They are aligned. Before success appears, they move differently because they knew from the start. Before opportunities arrive, they become someone capable of seeing them. Everything changes internally first. Then, reality rearranges itself around it. Here's the secret almost nobody understands. Your mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality when emotion is involved. That's why visualization works. That's why affirmations work. That's why self-concept changes everything, because the brain responds to repetition plus emotion. So if every day you rehearse failure, fear, stress, or scarcity, your brain treats that as your identity. But if every day you rehearse confidence, abundance, certainty, and gratitude, eventually your nervous system accepts that as normal. And once something feels normal, your actions automatically align with it. That's when reality starts shifting. Most people are waiting for reality to change so they can finally feel better. But the people who actually transform their lives, they reverse the process. They change first, then reality follows. That's the whole game, because upstream is always more powerful than downstream. And upstream is your mind, your attention, your identity, your internal world. That's what creates everything else. So if you want a different life, stop asking your current reality for permission. Stop checking if it's working every 5 minutes. Stop feeding the version of you that you're trying to escape. Your current reality is old news. The future is created by what you focus on now. And the moment you stop worshiping the old reality, you finally make space for a new one to appear.